The next Jurassic movie releases next year, and all the Chaos Theory seasons can release just before then. So let's talk about what will be in a potential 3 seasons of Chaos Theory, Spinosaurus Returning, and how they all connect to Jurassic World 4. Starting off with Chaos Theory Season 1, which should take place in California, so that's the setting we assume the show will take place in, and will have a various amount of species that could possibly be on the mainland. So to start off with, we know T-Rex is already there. That was confirmed by the trailer. I think the trailer also semi-confirmed Apatosaurus with its little footprint. But how does this really connect to Jurassic World 4? Well, we'll get there through the evolution of the seasons, as they could take us to different areas. As we know, Season 1 will be in California. We do know we're possibly going to Malta. I assume that might be for Season 2. So I assume Season 3 could easily be a Biosyn area. And then after that, with all the 3 things combined, it could lead into Jurassic World 4 and the story of it. So we obviously have T-Rex and Apato. We also have Allosaurus from toy leaks and other toy reveals, or just reveals in general, revealed we could be getting a brand new Ankylosaurus. So they're definitely working on new dinosaurs. This is our first lead into it. A brand new Ankylosaurus with a smoother back. So that means there's a company out there that's creating brand new dinosaurs. We know that Biosyn are most likely the ones that create the new Parasaurolophus, but we have no idea about this Ankylosaurus. Nothing was stated, Biosyn made it, and it's a whole new thing. So maybe there's another company out there we learn about in Chaos Theory that could lead into Dominion. But there's also new creatures such as Pachyrhinosaurus that could be made by this new company. We're also getting previous creatures such as Gallimimus Parasaurolophus Lux. So yes, somehow the Bioluminescent Paras made it onto the mainland, I'm guessing, unless they're in somewhere else like Malta. But we're also getting Ceratosaurus and Dilophosaurus. I assume they might change up the look of Ceratosaurus. Might be a more paleo accurate look, you know. It could have bigger horns on the side of its head. That's what I think, at least. But let's move on to Season 2, which I think will take place in Malta. So there's a ton of species that have been name dropped for this show that are highly likely for Malta releases. But why would they reveal the toys for them already if we haven't even gotten Season 1? That is because when they make seasons on Netflix, they release 2 together, not necessarily within the same span, like they'll be months apart, but they will make them together. So they've made Season 1, they've probably already done a high portion of Season 2, and Season 1's already ready to go. But that's why I assume we're getting the knowledge of Malta creatures being in this show, such as Suchomimus, and whilst it's not confirmed that will be a Malta creature, we did have some concept art that originally showed Suchomimus was in Malta during Dominion, so I think it's highly likely we could see Suchomimus. But a definite Malta one that is confirmed is Atrociraptor, and we know this is coming because it's had reveals through media, and it also has a Mattel toy coming up with Darius nonetheless. So we know Darius is probably going to Malta, and it is specifically Ghost, the Atrociraptor. We're also getting other creatures such as Majungasaurus, Becklespinax. I think they'll be Malta creatures. I'm not really sure because they're such random ones, and it makes me think maybe this new company created them that could be linked to Jurassic World 4. Maybe, but we do know Lystrosaurus is also getting a toy with Guanlong, so maybe Guanlong might be in this show. But yes, Lystrosaurus, we do know it was in Malta, so I think, you know, Atrociraptor and Lystrosaurus being confirmed is a very high chance we're going to Malta in Season 2, maybe even Season 1. But I'm just thinking, if they want to span the show across 3 seasons in 3 specific areas, you know, I think it's best to go Lystrosaurus and Atrociraptor in Malta for Season 2. Same with Dimorphodon, that's also getting a toy. We do know Dimorphodon was in Malta. And there was also Monolophosaurus. Monolophosaurus could be in California, but I just think we never saw it in the movie or anything, so maybe it is just in Malta. But let's move on to what Season 3 could be, and I think will take place in Biosyn. Now, my inspiration for this will be the creatures that were in the Jurassic World Evolution 2 pack, because I've been doing at least 9 creatures per season. Whilst there'll obviously be more, these are the main confirmed ones we have right now. So the main ones from the Jurassic World Evolution 2 pack are, like, you know, highlights from the movie that we had, such as Giganotosaurus, and whilst it did die, maybe we can see just before the ending of Dominion, we could see Giganotosaurus. Same thing with Therizinosaurus, we can see both of them. Pyroraptor is a highly large one that I think could connect into the next movie, because I'm sure a lot of people want to see paleo-accurate things in Jurassic World 4. And Pyroraptor, they did add a lot of feathers to it because they want these paleo-accurate creatures. Another one though is Quetzalcoatlus. If it doesn't appear in, say, the California Season 1 or Season 2 scenes, we haven't got any confirmation it's appearing in the show yet, so I think it's highly likely it could be in Season 3. Same with Dreadnoughtus, another really big sauropod. There were talks going around, could Dreadnoughtus be in Season 1 because of those footprints, but it's highly likely they're Apatosaurus footprints. But another creature from the Dominion Biosyn expansion was Dimetrodon, along with Dilophosaurus, the orange frilled one. So not just, you know, the Jurassic Park red colored ones, the actual new orange colored ones. Then we also had the Parasaurolophus, which we did see in the start of Dominion, but apparently these were created by Biosyn. And something else that's apparently created by Biosyn, this is really heavily how we can get into Jurassic World 4, is the feathered T-Rex, the Prologue T-Rex. We saw in the Dominion Biosyn campaign that we were able to create the feathered T-Rex. So whilst not necessarily canon, I think it could possibly end up being canon. In Chaos Theory, we maybe create the feathered T-Rex from the prologue. And this is because for Jurassic World 4, we're getting into Jurassic World 4 now, there have been leaks of potential creatures upcoming, such as new Rex, new Raptors, and new Aquatics. Now this new Rex, I think it might not be new. It might be the Prologue T-Rex, which might have ended up being created by Biosyn last minute, and it gets freed into the world. And these new Raptors, now they could be multiple things. They could either be the original Velociraptors with feathers, or they could be the Pyroraptors. And whilst they're not new because they appeared in Dominion is the latest movie, so it's still technically new. You know, I don't think Blue will be appearing, so on the thumbnail we saw Blue. I wanted to put Blue in this video because I don't think Blue will be appearing. Same with Rexy. We're getting new Rex, new Raptors, no old ones, I don't think. So very highly likely, maybe it is Pyroraptor because Pyroraptor lived in France, and apparently this movie is taking place in England or UK, and France is very close to there. So, you know, but other creatures that were spotted in the UK and England on the Dino Tracker include Parasaurolophus, Corythosaurus, that's right, Jurassic Park 3 Corythosaurus. It is in Parasaurolophus's picture that is shown on the Dino Tracker website, so that's so cool if we get Corythosaurus again, because it only appeared shortly in Jurassic Park 3. But there's also Triceratops, Baryonyx Triceratops, and Carnotaurus that attacks a trailer. But apparently we're getting new aquatics, I did say. So maybe this was the Plesiosaurus that was cut from Dominion. Maybe we could finally see again. But Spinosaurus was also considered for Dominion, and additionally Fallen Kingdom. It was meant to die by the end of Camp Cretaceous, but that wasn't allowed because they want it in future projects. That means a good chance for Jurassic World 4. But to figure out how it will appear in Chaos Theory, watch here, and I'll see you later. Bye everyone!